Welcome to the Holycritshow, the best podcast in the universe. My name is Zul Awab.
My name is Kid.
My name is Farid.
Assalamualaikum to Masik people.
Peace be upon you.
Malas.
Pas ada gas.
Yeah. Okay.
Tak ada gas, aku dah terpergi.
Okay, welcome back to the Holycritshow, the best podcast in the universe.
Of course,
orang
yeah.
kata.
Of course.
Zul kata lah. And apa tu, kita tak nak berlengah waktu lagi. Tapi sebelum tu, podcast ini ditajakan khas oleh siapa?
Oleh Altura Spaces Private Limited.
Kenapa diorang sponsor ni
Aku tak tahu lah. Maybe pasal diorang bagus.
Oh, diorang bagus.
Diorang bagus. Diorang cakap
Diorang cakap.
Diorang cakap.
Pasal tak cakap?
Pasal aku belum beli rumah apa. So Altura Spaces ni, actually diorang bukan buat apa renovation besar-besar. Renovation kecil pun diorang bikin. Kau tahu tak tahu? Minor renovation pun diorang bikin. Kau tahu tak tahu?
Tak tahu. Ni
Okay.
kau baru bilang aku.
Okay, kau pergi Google, kau pergi tengok. Macam mana nak dapatkan dorang?
Macam mana? Okay, korang boleh, yang aku tahu, korang boleh follow diorang dekat Instagram and also TikTok dengan Facebook.
Ya ke?
Kalau Instagram dengan TikTok will be alturaspaces.co. But at the same time, korang boleh call diorang lah 8714-5808. 8714-5808.
Kau try yang Malay pula, nombor telefon. Aku nak try tengok kopi Malay bagus tak?
Anda boleh apa tu nama dia? Boleh hubungi mereka di talian 87145808.
Bukan kosong, dah berapa kali aja.
Sifar 8. Dia ni irritating lah. Okay, kita pun tak nak buang masa. Silakan Zul.
Okay, aku tadi tengok dekat
Introduce ini dulu.
Nadi kita ada satu relief teacher.
Relief.
Sit in lah.
Untuk Joy. Pasal Joy apa ni dengan bulan puasa. Joy tak puasa.
Oh, tak puasa?
Tak puasa.
Okay.
Dia tak puasa.
Okay.
Cuba dia ada kedai. So dia nak kena jual baju dia. Nak kena jaga anak dia.
Jadi pentingkan
business,
dunia.
duniawi lah. Ukrawi dia tak ada. Joy kurang ukrawi. So tapi dia tak puasa.
Oh, tak puasa lah.
Tak puasa.
Okay. Tapi macam mana pun Joy will be back with us.
InsyaAllah,
Cuma dia tengah busy sikit dengan dia punya business. Seperti biasa. Kita doakan semoga dia punya business berjalan dengan lancar lah.
Betul. So kita dapat Farid. Kalau Joy tak ada, kita akan masukkan Farid untuk replace. Farid pun boleh duduk. Kalau kita duduk 4 orang pun, Farid pun boleh duduk. Tak ada.
Boleh, tak ada masalah.
Thank you.
Okay.
So tadi aku nak share dengan korang ni sikit lah. Tadi aku tengok dekat TikTok Hits FM, yang Malaysia punya Hits FM.
Okay.
Aku darah naik Syul.
Kenapa?
Okay, kejap.
Radio station Zul.
Radio station Hits FM.
Okay.
Aku kasih korang dengar
Happiest countries. Where's Malaysia on this list?
So Malaysia unfortunately is at number 5.
Not bad actually. I mean, there's 10 countries lah in Southeast Asia, right? So we are halfway through.
Your Asian parent won't be happy with this average.
That is so true. But guess who is at number 1? Just guess.
Oh my goodness. I feel like from the way you are saying it, it's definitely the worst option. So I'm going with our
Kau dengar dia cakap worst option.
Worst option Singapore being number 1.
neighbor Singapore. Unfortunately, you're right.
Unfortunately tau, ni Hits FM tau, Malaysia punya radio DJ tau.
Oh, radio DJ Oh.
Kau macam okay, kejap. Masih korang dengar lagi.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, unfortunately, Singapore is at number 1, and this is based on like a survey over 100,000 respondents worldwide. Okay.
Okay.
You're looking at health, life expectancy.
Right.
You're looking at social support, freedom, generosity.
Yes.
So Singapore is number 1 on the list, followed by Vietnam, and then Thailand, and then Philippines, and then Malaysia.
Who's below us?
Below us is Indonesia, Cambodia, Myanmar, and Brunei, Laos, and Timor-Leste were not even included in the report. Yeah, those 3 countries. But you know what? I will support Vietnam being at number 2, like high up the list, because when I went on holiday last week, I was in Vietnam, and everybody there is always smiling, and they're so sweet, and they greet you like, Xin chào.
Xin chào is hello?
Yes, it's hello.
Okay.
So I feel like, yeah, Vietnam being happy, I get that. But Singapore though, something's wrong with that list. Yeah, I remember
Okay, tapi kau rasa kenapa dia cakap gitu? Asal kau bingit? Asal kau Singaporean lah?
Aku Singaporean lah.
Yalah.
That is an obvious answer lah. Aku Singaporean. Habis kau neighbouring country kita, kau cakap macam gitu. Aku rasa macam sial lah, apa yang problem korang dengan kita being happy But
friendly ke happy?
friendliest
kan.
friendliest,
Meaning to say kau jalan on the street kau boleh say hi to anyone.
Dia ada DP content lagi panjang. Aku macam kata aku apa, aku the most friendliest guy in the whole wide world.
In the universe.
In the universe. Ya, jadi kau punya level bukan countries-nya ini rating. Kau punya universe.
Of course.
Planet sah.
Bodoh dia mah. So bagi aku sebagai Singaporean, aku rasa aku tak happy. Aku akan tanya ni juga nanti dengan guest kita.
Okay.
Apa dia feel.
Okay.
But anyway, kita nak segue sikit daripada ni benda yang bodoh ni, yang very negative ni.
Yeah.
Aku nak segue sikit daripada satu benda positif. Korang dua pernah pergi umrah?
Pernah.
Aku tengok muka korang macam batu cave je.
Kau pernah pergi?
Tak pernah sih.
Kau yang batu cave.
Batu.
Okay,
kita punya guest yang ada nari ni, yang datang nari ni, dia ada one bad experience last year when she was doing her umrah.
Oh, recent
Listen.
Late last year.
Last 2 years.
Last 2 years.
Last 2 years. Okay, ni aku memperkenalkan
Sila Zul.
Elfa.
Okay, welcome to the studio.
Welcome to the studio,
Okay,
Elfa.
Elfa.
Thank you for
Okay,
coming
thank you.
and
Thank you.
thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So ini pasal aku message aku tanya, umrah macam mana gini kita berbual lah. And she said that she had a very bad experience when she was in umrah late last year. So do you want to share a bit or a lot of the experience that you want to share? You don't want to name names of the travel agency, lagi better.
Yeah.
So but this is not to open up cans of worms, but we just want to share to people lah. Jadi,
I think it's more of precautions.
Yeah.
Correct.
So the story that I'll probably be sharing is just to ensure that the next time round, if anyone nak do their umrah or choose a package, you know what to look out for lah. The red flags, even the smallest red flag you see, if it's being flagged up, you all should take precautions.
Yeah.
So the moment, how it went about was because a friend of mine, she wanted to go to Umrah. And she's bringing her small child, which is at that time 4 years old. About 4 years old. So we grew up together and everything like that from zaman, So I said, okay, probably this is the time we can actually do it together.
Yeah.
So how this whole trip was because one of her siblings is actually following this ustad. And this ustad wanted to bring like a whole congregation lah pergi umrah.
That's normal lah.
Yeah. So he don't really have a travel agency. Dia macam nak buat everything from scratch lah, from zero.
Okay.
So I went down and listened to him. There are some red flags which I highlighted to my girlfriend, but dia cakap okay lah, probably past experiences, he had learned from it, so this is gonna make it better. And plus, dia punya sibling is there, so you can trust a little bit more lah, because her sibling is not gonna mess it up, what?
Yeah.
Initially, he said that he's gonna charter the whole flight. Me in aviation, I probably know a little bit more of how it goes about, how you want to charter from one destination to the destination, and what kind of expenses and what not lah. He gave like a price. Halfway through, he said, hey, we couldn't do the charter because the airline is going to charge us from Singapore to the gateway, and then this gateway is empty. So they're going to charge us, and then you're going to charge from Singapore all the way back there, or all the way to Jeddah. So I was like, okay, you can actually do like you can sell this lake. You can sell this lake, and then from this lake you pick us up, and then you charge us from here to here. So he said, oh no, cannot, Okay, fine. So you guys need to top up a little bit more to get another flight.
Okay.
Since we already paid most of it, okay lah, another few $100 we just top up to make sure we get the flight. So that's one. But the funny thing is, he couldn't even give us a date, like a concrete date.
Of when you are flying?
Exactly. No concrete date first.
Okay.
And then there were total number of 80-ish packs he wanted to bring in one flight.
Okay.
So usually, and then I checked back, usually per group is about 20, 30, so it's easier for you to handle. The mutawif atau mutawifah, it's easy for them to handle. So the first group he took, the second group we took, or the one that I was in was second group. So the first group flew Oh no, initially he wanted to cancel off everything.
Okay.
He wanted to cancel off everything. He wanted to say, you know what? You guys are going to go next year. The second group is going to go next year. Only the first group is going to go in December.
But you pay already.
We paid full, bro. We paid full.
Wow.
Yeah, and we took leave already. Some of us actually took leave. Some of the members actually took leave. I'm a newbie to the whole congregation. I just follow my girlfriend. So I'm okay. I'm quite flexible, but I think there are some who already have engaged or booked. You know, they have to arrange for their children and everything else. So a little bit of commotion done. Last minute, I think probably a week prior to we depart, and then dia cakap, okay, kita ada lagi satu group untuk this 40 orang. Kita punya group lah. 40 orang. Out of these 40, he missed out 2 packs punya tickets.
Okay.
Missed out. There's 2 ladies. I only found out when we already arrived in Makkah, and then everybody started to talk about it lah.
Okay.
A later part.
But that is not your friend or anybody
No.
you know. Okay.
Okay, and the thing is, usually what you do if you go in this group, right? So if I am with you, we go, right? They were gonna pick us in one group, and then you in one group. So then you are seated together lah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Dia tak, dia semarang.
Okay.
So my girlfriend was alone, booked alone. Me and her kid were booked together.
Okay.
Dah bersirah. Dah. Yeah. That's bad lah. So okay, and then he said they don't even have an ITIN. Tak ada ITIN.
Okay.
So they just give like a list of paper. Oh, kita hari ni pergi sini. This is this. Dia tak ada breakdown. Oh, you stay which hotel. You know what's there. Dia tak ada.
Yeah.
So I thought I was being nice. I created one for them.
Okay.
So it's okay lah. Tak apalah for everybody. Let's enjoy this together. Funny thing is, me and my girlfriend's first time. They make my girlfriend a mutawifa. The one with the kid.
Boleh ke?
Mana dia dapat ni idea ni?
Dia cakap okay, then they expect me to like actually assist her with the kid, and then they will guide lah. And it's her first time. It's my first time.
Okay.
I would expect someone like, okay, no need mutawifa pun, at least someone experienced macam to guide us lah.
But first and foremost, sorry to cut you. Is this ustaz a certified ustaz?
Okay, Chok. Maybe offline, you can share.
Later part I can. I will share.
Yeah, offline. Yeah.
I'm not gonna like really arrow him per se, but I think he's quite known in the industry.
Wow.
In the industry as a travel agent?
No, as in like in the religious industry, in the Islamic industry. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, continue your story.
So, and then another guy who actually...
Apa kau tengok aku setan?
It wasn't him. I assure you, it wasn't him.
Okay,
It's very interesting.
Okay, go.
Yeah. Later part, and I will show you exactly who it is.
To go offline so.
Itu offline.
Let's not do that here. Okay.
Yeah, and then so another guy was the mutawif lah, considered mutawif, and then who is also the first time.
Okay.
But he has been following the ustad for quite some time, so the ustad actually trusted him to be able to handle the group lah.
Yeah.
But for 40 people, you only have 1 female, 1 male. I think it's a bit
Not enough lah. Yeah.
It's totally not enough. We really have a range of age, macam dari babies
Sampai
all the way
tua.
to like really really old.
Yeah.
Okay. So even we took a flight that has to go through dorang punya like the we have to fly by through Doha and then
correct.
from Doha to Jeddah. So even when we arrive in Doha, one of the guy who requires wheelchair, there wasn't any help.
Okay.
He had to actually crawl out like papa lah, dorang have to hold him. Family had to hold him.
Okay.
And then walked out. Habis kat situ baru dorang minta. So there was no assistance rendered prior tau. Macam usually kita sampai, okay, this person actually needs in between you know, you have to prepare. There wasn't any preparation for that. So that's one. Second one was they didn't even tell us which gate. Apa nak kena buat, ini buat ni. Luckily I just did a travel and then I passed by Doha, so I kind of knew like where to go, like which ni. So I assisted some of them lah. Okay, where to go solat and where to go and stuff like that. And then the next round was we didn't even know by what time we need to go to the gate. Kita sembarang lah tu, kira kita cari sendiri lah.
Kira macam travel seorang lah.
Sendiri.
Tengok the screen board sendiri.
Yeah. That's why we did. So I have to tell my girlfriend, okay, kita nak kena kat sini. You can do your solat here, and then after that later probably take a bite, and then we have to walk already because it's at the very end. Tak ada orang tolong. No one helped. There was no one. My girlfriend is first time.
Yalah.
It's first time. Dia nak tolong. Dia sendiri.
But he appointed her to be
Dia suruh pakai jaket lah. Dia suruh pakai jaket. Macam mana aku nak tu?
Rabak.
But initially, just for pakai jacket, that's for pakai, no, initially everyone was really, psyched up, this, especially for us, oh my God, our past is really colourful. So to go through this journey, it's really like a leap of faith. Right?
Yeah, of course.
So of course, our preparations of mind, our body, and everything like that. And especially she has a kid, a young kid who's running around non-stop. It's really testing. You travel dengan kid pergi Johor je dah. This one is to have a flight for 7 8 hours. Then another, and then kita pergi solat. Wow.
Oh, kecoh.
Kecoh.
Okay.
Kecoh. This.
Tapi yang paling interesting bila dia cakap dengan aku when she was there, hotel kena janji 2 days kat sini, habis tu 2 days dorang tak ada bilik.
Tak ada. Yeah, I'll come to that.
Gila babi. So ada time lagi?
Ada.
So you okay, after you reach
we reached Medina first, so it's our Medina.
Okay.
And we didn't know what to expect. Our hotel was actually quite at the back lah, quite at the back, but it was still accessible with pram and all. Senang. Medina is very nice, accessible. Macam easy lah for us. Even we want to go subuh ke apa malam, it's okay.
Yeah.
So, but there was no guide. There was
Sendiri.
kita sendiri. Even
Rabak,
kita nak book kita punya for Rauda, sendirilah cari, sendiri tarik, sendiri tidur, semua buat sendiri.
Okay, wait. But let me just ask before you continue. How much are you paying for this package?
Just below 4.
Just below 4?
Just below
2
4.
years ago?
2 years ago, December.
Okay. Wow.
Is it that
It's below market price.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Because usually December will be the most expensive.
Yeah, but the second time when I went again, right? It's slightly above 4, but it's damn good, I tell you. The guidance, the whatever they prepare, they knew everything. So it's well known. So even orang sakit pun dia dah datang tau dengan dia mat semua. Tak ada. We didn't have any first aid box. Diorang cari sendiri, kita cari Panadol sendiri.
Mampus ni.
Wait,
Okay.
Then how you manage? Like, do you have like a chat group ke? Like
Yeah, we had a chat group. Initially, everybody macam, okay lah, we thought that we can expect something like to guide lah.
Yeah.
But the one that's guiding is also new. That's the thing. Kita pun tak tahu what to expect. What to expect.
But you don't see red flags from the start?
I saw, but I asked my girlfriend. Kata, it's okay lah. Let's try lah.
Okay lah.
Let's try. Give a chance and stuff like that. And then initially, I even wanted to halfway when they say they wanted to cancel and you go next year. I wanted to go to another company already, but I was alone. And then she wanted to stay on. So I said okay. It's just that okay lah. Okay lah. Yeah.
But okay lah, you still went through. Okay. So when you reached Medina, how was the experience?
It was nice. It was really nice. But the thing is, we had to do everything ourselves. We didn't know, subuh, by what time jumpa bawah, sama-sama pergi. There's no such thing. We did everything on our own. Even the nusuk that we booked, right? We booked on our own. In fact, my girlfriend did not get to go because she booked it wrongly. We didn't know, right? Only me managed. She didn't. And then because she has a child, so it's really difficult for us to actually go inside. So we had to take turns and stuff like that. There was no one actually said anything. So
but like the bus, like the check-in hotel also.
That's it lah. The check-in aja lah.
Oh right. Okay.
The check-in. Only when we arrived, the ustad actually went first, right? Like a few days prior, and then we came.
Yeah.
So upon arrival in Medina, he came like, "Hey, welcome, you're gonna stay here, and then we're gonna meet again over in Mecca." Okay. So we did everything already and stuff like that. I was so angry when I went to Rauda because no one taught me anything, what to expect, where to queue, whatever. I masuk pakai nikab, keluar pakai tudung kat belakang. So kena pijak. So kena try bola. I came out crying. First of all, okay, I'm thankful that I managed to do everything in all the places. I came out crying is because aku bayar bukan aku tak bayar. I paid. This is pure cash. We paid, and you didn't you didn't give me like a preamp the what am I supposed to expect. And I came out, my niqab hilang. I never in my experience niqab hilang. I really came out, my tudung dah kat belakang lah. Itu dah kena tak tahulah.
Aduh.
Then nangis-nangis, I cried and then I was like, apa sih ni, apa sih?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so right now, my question will be, apa tu, when he went there first, right? Is it a discrepancy of his tour group or is it just so happen that he don't know how to manage?
He don't know how to manage.
Oh, he don't know how to
I
manage.
cannot say that he is a bad ustad because I did not follow him. So I don't know his knowledge and stuff like that or how he actually present himself. I cannot say. I won't touch on that.
Yeah.
But as a businessman or a tour guide, I think he feels really badly. Really badly. Because
Seram
This is his first as well, or?
after I checked, no.
Oh no, serious?
No, but I cannot say more now.
Yeah.
But it's not his first gig. It's not his first gig.
Okay, we'll continue in the next episode. I'm sure there's a lot more. Your experience in Mecca and all. So we'll bring this to the next episode. Bye-bye.